Please watch this video within the next 48 hours because we are heading into an insanely volatile time for Bitcoin, for crypto in general. Not only do we have this insane groundbreaking news about Trump working to study Bitcoin stockpile and other major changes for crypto, including potentially lowering capital gains taxes and all these types of things, it is also the FOMC federal funds rate decision in 2 days. We can expect massive amounts of volatility as Bitcoin is at all-time highs. We're in the middle of a bull market. Expect crazy things to happen. And we're going to be talking about right now the Bitcoin price getting a bounce right from the level that we gave you in last night's video. We're going to talk about XRP right now getting a bounce exactly from the level that we gave in last night's video. We're going to ask, is the bottom in? What can we expect moving forward for the rest of the week and the trades I'm personally looking for? So make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, make sure to click that bell for notifications because we're out here taking the trades, giving you the analysis, giving you the juiciest crypto and Bitcoin updates here on YouTube. So we got to start with the Bitcoin price. As you can see, we are getting a little bit of a bounce today, but I need to give you a word of caution. First of all, this long setup you see right from $89,900 was given in advance right here on December 31st in the Casper Crew VIP Discord at jasoncaspertrading.com. And you can see that from the time we made this first high on the 17th of December 2024, we made this second high on the 20th of January 2024. However, as we made that higher high, market Cipher B was making lower highs over time. Also, the money flow getting lower, giving us that dreaded upside down Sam Bankman-Fried bearish man boob pattern, where as the price is getting higher, well, Sam Bankman-Fried's man boobs are getting lower. And just like in this picture here, the Bitcoin price got rejected from that beautiful girl you thought liked you in high school, but actually you were just in the friend zone and she rejected you, and we got to move to the downside. That is what is happening right here. And we said last night, if we're going to continue to hold below this fair value zone, this blue line at about $102,500, then we expect to come down to the high volume node of the range, which is what we did last night. We came down just front running that high volume node of the range. And of course, we have that short trade open here on weeks, and we did hit that take profit last night when we came down to front run that zone. We locked in that $3,000 profit from the setup that was given in advance over here on January 21st at jasoncaspertrading.com. You can click the link to join the best trading community in the world. But what is happening right now with Bitcoin? Because we are coming back to a crucial area. There's two important things I want to bring up. First of all, we did front run the POC at 97,300 just by a little bit. You can see we dipped down. We didn't quite tap it before we got our bounce. The second thing that we did was we also front ran the golden pocket. If we take it from the low to the high, you can see that 618 Fibonacci, we didn't actually tap it. So what does this mean? Well, we are getting a move to back test right now the value area high. Remember, for the past few months, the market has considered the fair price of Bitcoin to be between 102,560 at the highs and 90,782 at the lows. This means now that we are back inside the fair value zone, it's time to see what does the market really want to do. If the market does not want to trade Bitcoin above the fair value of $102,500, this level that we're coming up to literally right now, testing right now, is going to be our resistance, and we potentially could get another move to the downside and finally tap that POC and that golden pocket. In fact, right now it looks as though we are getting a little bit of a move to the downside as we are testing this level. So we really need to wait and see what happens. The second important thing that we need to understand is, well, these higher time frames do look a little bit more bearish, and as long as we're holding below 102,563 on the ByBit USDT pair, the probabilities are more so that we're actually going to make another low and come down to the $97,000 level, then we're actually going to break to the upside. As we look at the lower time frames here on the 1 hour, we don't really see too many bullish divergences as we made these lows. We do have some bullish divergences. So could the bottom be in right here and the front run and then a breakout? Of course, it's always possible. However, we must proceed with caution because the higher time frames are bearish and the lower time frames are not as bullish as we would want. So I want to talk about areas of resistance that we must reclaim if we want to see Bitcoin at higher prices. Obviously, first of all, 102.5 is going to be key resistance. And then secondly, it's going to be around the $105,000 area, which we have our next Fibonacci golden pocket. If we reject from where we're at right now, or if we reject from this golden pocket, I'd say 97K is still on the table, where I would look for another bounce. And coming back down to this area, we could see now really bullish divergences on some of these time frames, where we are printing the juicy uneven butt cheek pattern with a juicy left cheek full of ricotta, full of ravioli, full of gravy, full of high carbohydrate, high fat, lots of high fructose corn syrup just oozing out of the butt cheek. And then the right butt cheek, nice and skinny, real skinny, like, you know, that old waitress at the diner who smokes too many cigarettes coming out here. Hey, Dolores, get over here. This guy Jason needs another cup of coffee, right? We're talking about the skinny butt cheek over here. So we want to see the price comes down to the POC of the range, as you can see in this clear drawing right here. We got the value area, the POC. We got the uneven butt cheeks, and that's exactly what we'd look to see as we come down to this area. All right, now, of course, if we lose that area, then we're looking down toward the value area low of the range around $90,000. Now, I also want to talk about XRP because XRP got a bounce right from the area that we were looking at last night, which was the value area high in the golden pocket retest. However, just like Bitcoin, XRP front ran the level by a little tiny bit before getting the bounce, and now we're back above $3. Could this be the bottom? The answer is, of course. Everything in trading, guys, is all about probabilities. There's no 100% certainty in everything. If anybody tells you this is 100% certain, they're lying to you. We do probabilities. We trade support and resistance, and we do good risk-reward ratios with the probabilities. This is how we take the juicy trade setups that we give in advance in the Casper Crew VIP Discord, like this setup, also given in advance. Now, look, XRP coming to the $3 level. This is very important resistance right now, and if we take our Fibonacci golden pocket from the last swing high to the low, pretty much, guys, we are looking at this as our major resistance right around $3 and 9 cents, $3.11. If we do not reclaim this very important area of $3.09, $3.10, then we could also see XRP get another rejection, just like we're in the friend zone, asking out the hot girl, hey, will you go out with me? I thought you liked me. Just kidding. You're only in the friend zone. I don't like you like that, Jason. I mean, I'll still use you for stuff, like if I need to ride somewhere, if I need to copy from your homework, or if I need you to carry my books to class, but I'll never date you. So yes, XRP, we need to be very, very cautious at these levels. Now, here's how we are going to trade this. If we get a move above and then a back test, that is bullish. This can now give us an opportunity to get into a fresh long trade after showing that indeed the market does want to trade these assets at higher prices. Entering long now is risky because we're longing into resistance, but if we wait for the breakout of resistance and then come down for the back test, that's the place where you want to get into the long trade. Same with Bitcoin. Of course, this is not financial advice. Same with Bitcoin. If we can reclaim 102.5 and then get a back test, that gives us an entry point with the 3 things we need to get into a trade. What are the 3 things you need to get into any trade? You need an entry point and a reason why you're entering that trade. In this case, it would be a breakout and a retest. You need an invalidation point. Where do you get out if you're wrong? And we would have that if we get a breakout and a retest. We would put the stop loss below where we got that retest. And then we would need a target. In this case, we would target back up toward the highs of this range, giving us a beautiful risking 1 to make 5 with a clear entry, clear stop loss, and a clear target, targeting the $109,000, $110,000 Bitcoin price. Same goes with XRP. Same goes pretty much with any asset we are trading. Now, it is heading into FOMC.